all started in the 5th grade. For the first time, Felipe was required to attend a religion class at his private school in Brazil. His parents explained to the principal that their family was Seventh-day Adventist and asked for Felipe to be excused. The principal saw bigger future problems waiting for Felipe. How will he graduate without attending classes on Saturdays? The principal asked. In high school, a lot of classes are scheduled on Saturdays. And isn't every day God's? But he gave permission for the boy to leave the classroom and read his Bible and Sabbath school lesson in another room during the religion class. Felipe felt uncomfortable being different from the other children, but he had no desire to conform. In his childish mind, he thought, if God was faithful to Daniel and Joseph, he will be faithful to me. Felipe's first Saturday classes began the next year in the 6th grade. At first there were only 2 or 3 classes. Felipe skipped them and studied from his friends' notes. The school respected Felipe's right to worship on Saturday and advanced him to the next grade. Felipe finished elementary school, and his parents were summoned for another talk when he started high school. Many classes and exams are held on Saturdays, the principal said. Are you sure that you want to keep Felipe in this school? Felipe's father was quite sure. He wanted the boy to stay in the school because it was the same one that he had attended many years earlier. Felipe skipped all classes on Saturdays. Sometimes it was difficult. Half of the classes on some subjects were on Saturday, and there was no way that he could take them at another time. But God honored Felipe's faithfulness, and he kept advancing to the next grade. The number of Saturday classes intensified to 3 classes on Friday evenings, 7 on Saturday mornings, and 4 more on Saturday afternoons. Felipe didn't attend any of the classes on Sabbath. God blessed Felipe, and he graduated from high school. Then it came time for Felipe to take entrance exams to study medicine at a state university. His dream was to become a physician. But his world seemed to fall apart when he failed to make the list of successful university applicants. Although he felt sad, he also sensed the peace that comes from trusting the God who knows everything, hears everything, and sees everything. He took the entrance exam for the private university where his father worked. His name again did not make the list of successful applicants. Felipe prayed and reflected for a week. Then the university released a second list of successful applicants, and his name was at the top. His essay had scored top marks. Saturday classes remained a problem at the university. In Felipe's 3rd year, he had a class that met 4 periods a week, including 2 on Saturday. He skipped the Saturday classes, and the teacher failed him. But God provided in an incredible way. When Felipe registered for the next semester, he learned that an unusually large number of students had failed the same class in the previous semester. As a result, an extra class would be offered, and it did not meet on Saturdays. It was his opportunity to retake the class from the same teacher. Felipe passed the class. During his time at the university, many teachers asked about his absence from Saturday classes, and they showed a great deal of respect for him and religious freedom when he explained his convictions about the Seventh-day Sabbath. Saturday exams continued after Felipe finished the university. The exams for medical residency and, later, for a medical license were scheduled on Saturdays. But Felipe was able to take them at other times. Only 30% of hundreds of candidates passed the medical license exam, and amazingly Felipe scored 1st place in all Brazil. Today, Felipe is a professor at the private university where he once studied. Just a few days ago, a teacher mentioned during faculty meeting that an Adventist student was studying in one of his classes. How will she graduate if she misses my classes on Saturdays? He asked. In response, a longtime teacher gestured toward Felipe. You have living proof of how someone can miss Saturday classes and still graduate right here in front of your eyes, he said. The Sabbath story is repeating itself. Just as God helped Felipe when he was faithful, God will help every faithful student, and will turn their experience into a mission story to His glory.